Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Inshallah, in this video, I'll be going over how to book your package on Nusuk Hajj, how to book a Al-Bayt guest package on Nusuk Hajj. But first, you may have seen one of our Al-Bayt guests brochures or PDFs showing all of the different packages available. You can go ahead and review this and see which packages interest you. But moving on to Nusuk Hajj. After you have logged in, you can go ahead to Packages on the navigation menu. Once the package page loads, on the left-hand side, you'll notice Filter Packages. So over here, you can filter to different service providers or package categories. So in this case, I'll go ahead and filter to Al-Bayt Guests. And you can also select luxury or non-shifting or premium shifting or standard non-shifting, etc. You can go ahead and select that which interests you. You may also see the different packages from Al-Bayt guests on the right-hand side. But in this case, I'll go ahead and search for a package. So if you have your package code, you can also search for that over here. So when you do search for your own package code, you will find that it allows you to find that particular package that you may be interested in, and you can go ahead and select that. And so when you click View Details, this will take you to a summary page for that particular package. It'll also show over here the starting price per person, but note that it excludes flights. And so you'll find all of the details, including the details regarding the accommodation, the number of days, and you may also see some question marks with some names, and this may be a glitch in the system, and please know that Nusuk is working to fix this at the very moment. So you will find all of the details regarding the accommodations here. You will also see the package services that are provided with this package, so you can review that. Whatever that is included is checkmarked. Whatever that has an added cost has a money sign next to it. So in this case, air travel or the flights and udhiyah are extra costs, and you will see that in the next page. And lastly, the cancellation policy is visible here. Please take your time to review it and understand it. And of course, there are the support avenues for Nusuk available in the bottom. But if anyone has any questions, you may also ask in the Telegram chat or join one of our webinars for more information. And lastly, here on the bottom, when you scroll all the way down on the package summary page, you can go ahead and click Configure Package. And so now when you click Configure Package, in the next page, you will see configuration details, and you'll begin to see a summary of the price so far for your package. And it will slowly grow as you go ahead with the configurations moving forward. The first configuration that's required is your rooming configuration. And so over here, in this case, for this package, there are 3 different accommodations. And so there's 2 hotels in Mecca and 1 hotel in Medina. So in this case, for Jebel Omar Hilton Convention, right over here, you can see the dates for those. You could see the dates for your other accommodations as well, right over here. And so over here, you will know which room type is available by seeing if there is a cost associated with it. Otherwise, it will say no room not available. So in this case, none of the accommodations have single bedroom available. So for 2 of the accommodations, you can choose shared double room, shared triple room, or shared quadruple room. And so you can go ahead and select that. So in this case, Mecca Hotel 1 and Medina Hotel 1. So for some accommodations, it might be only limited to a certain room type. In this case, it is quadruple. So you can only select quadruple for this particular accommodation for this particular package. The second thing you should know is that you must select for all of the people for all of your family members in your profile. If you're alone, then you'll only be able to select for one. For example, if you want all quad, you can only select one. However, in my case, I have 2 people in my profile, so I'll go ahead and select 2, because if you try to continue without selecting for all people in your package, you'll get this error that you cannot proceed like that. And so I will go ahead and fix that by selecting for all of the people in my package. Do not worry about who will be in your room. Do not worry about whether you two can be together or if all of your families can be together. This will be all taken care of at a later date, at a later time, at a later stage. Right now, you should be focused on securing your package and securing the package for anyone else who are in your profile. And so now once you have all of your rooming configurations set up, you can go ahead and click Next. You will also see on the right-hand side the configuration details, the pricing for your package updated as well. Then step 2, the next step is additional services. You can go ahead and select those. For in my case, I'm interested in selecting 2 items for Udhiyah. And then I will go ahead and click Next. And you will see it added on the right-hand side. And the last and final step is configuring your flight trips. And this is very important. So on Nusuk, each package has 2 options. You may select a service provider flight that is made available by the service provider, or you may select a custom flight. We highly recommend that you select a service provider flight because during the time of booking, when packages are made available for purchase, you may not be able to complete the package purchase without completing your custom flight. We highly recommend that if there is a service provider flight, you go ahead and select that. And so in this case, I do see that there is a flight from my local gateway, Los Angeles, and so I'm happy with that, and I will go ahead and select that. And it shows the package, the flight price for 2 passengers in my case, because I have 2 people in my profile. And so on the right-hand side, you can now see the final pricing that my configuration for this package has come up to. And if you go ahead and click Next, in the last page, you will see all of the configuration details. So you can review all of these details. You can also click Flight Details if you go down to Flights to review the schedule for the flight in case you need to take specific days off. You know when you will be leaving to Saudi Arabia, and you know when you will be, inshallah, arriving back so that you can take the days off that you need to. Additionally, on the right-hand side, you will see your e-wallet balance. In my case, it's 30,000 reals. So now I know that I need to top off about 60,000 more so that when the time comes, I can go ahead and book this. And lastly, of course, you can review the cancellation policy and be aware of that. When you save configuration, you'll be met with a memo giving you some clarification that this is being saved, and that way it'll be easier for you to purchase once purchasing is made available. And of course, if you are selecting any custom flights, those prices are subject to change, and therefore they will not be saved within the configuration, and so you'll have to go through that process at time of purchasing the package. After you click OK, you will be led to this page, back to the dashboard. You can find your package saved in your cart over here. You can always configure and modify the package in case you want to make any changes. You can also empty your cart and start over from packages in case you want to explore other packages and configure it to see how much it will actually cost you. On the left-hand side on the dashboard, you will also see that saved configured package and the final package price for it listed here. And in case you need to top off your e-wallet, you can do so, and you have the actual numbers presented here. And with that, that concludes this video guide. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.